Hi folks, I'm Klaus from Guitar Habits, and today we're gonna learn the G major scale 3rd position. In the previous lessons we learned the G major scale 1st position, also referred to as the E shape, the 2nd position, also referred to as the D shape, and now we're going to the 3rd position, also referred to as the C shape. Okay, let's do this. So here's the scale. So we start with our forefinger on the 10th fret. That's your G note right there. It's your root note. So that's where we start. Then we move over to the D string, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret. So 7, 9, 10 with your 1st, 3rd and 4th finger. So we got then G string, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret. Then B string, 7th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret. High E string, 7th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret. Again, from the top. 10th fret, A string, D string, 7, 9, 10. G string, 7, 9. B string, 7, 8, 10. High E string, 7, 8, 10. And then go back. 10, 9, 7. B string, 10, 8, 7. Sorry, I go back to the high E string. It was 10, 8, 7. B string, 10, 8, 7. G string, 9, 7. D string, 10, 9, 7. And then you go here on A string, you're back to the root note, 10. But then we go lower. Also 10, 9, 7. And then low E string, 10, 8, 7. Go up again, 8, 10. A string, 7, 8. And finally arrived at the root note, 10th fret. Excuse me. So we go from the root note on the 10th fret all the way up to the high E string. We go back and then again all the way up to the low E string and back to where the root note is located. As I mentioned before in the previous lessons, we got 6 strings. We want to cover all the notes that are in the G major scale, located on all those strings and all within this range, in this position. So it's called also a C shape because you can play a C shape right here. If you bar your 1st finger on the 7th fret and you play a C chord here, you actually got a G chord. So but those notes of the C shape, so you play C shape, those notes are all located within that G major shape, in the C shape, but in the G major scale. Sometimes it's confusing even to explain this. Okay, but so the notes of the C shape are located in the 3rd position, and the notes of the D shape. So if you got a bar chord here and you play a D shape chord, this is also a G chord what you're playing here, but it's a D shape. And you got here an E shape, barring your 1st finger on the 3rd fret, playing an E shape. That's all those notes are located in the 1st position. So that's why we call this an E shape, because the E shape is located in that 1st position. The D shape, and this is also a G chord. This D shape is also a G chord, and this C shape is also a G chord. They're just shapes, but they're actually the G chords. So E shape, D shape, C shape, or 1st, 2nd and 3rd position. Again, we'll play it again. The G major scale, 3rd position. and slow. Watch my picking hand. It goes down, up, down, up, down, up. It's alternate picking right there. You want to use alternate picking for this. So you go first note down, then up, down, 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 up, down. Oh, sorry. Sometimes it's a bit confusing to play something that is really second nature, but then you have to slow down, explain, and you sometimes make some mistakes. Okay, these are things that I normally don't really even think about. But anyway, it's not an excuse. Once you're comfortable with those notes, try to play that. Also taught you that in the previous lessons. Try to play it with one finger. So important that you play the scale first in position, but you want to learn the fingerings. You want to visualize the fingerings and how it is played. So you don't want to learn 10th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret. Just when you start here from the low E string, you want to the fingerings, I mean, like first finger, second finger, fourth finger. That's what you want to memorize. So you go 1, 2, 4. Your fingerings first, second, 4. 1, 2, 4, and you go 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. That's what you want to memorize, because you want to be able to play that scale across the neck. Once you can play this G major scale, you can move it up anywhere across the neck, and then you're playing it in another key. Now it's G major scale. If you move this up 2 half steps or 1 whole step or 2 frets up the neck, so I mean the entire scale, every note up 2 frets. Here G major, go up 1 fret, you have G sharp, another fret in A, so you get now an A major scale. So now see, I've memorized the fingerings, not the frets, and now I know here 4, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. You can do it everywhere. Your root note, that's what determines the name of the scale. So now I'm starting here on the 5th fret. It's a C shape, 3rd position, by starting with my root note on the D note. So I can play it anywhere. Here, 7th fret, on the 7th fret, A string, you have an E note. So you got an E major scale. So that's the way it works. You can do that with all the positions now. So first position, your first note determines the name of the scale. So if you move that up, you got another major scale right there. Okay, we got memorizing the notes again for this also. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, and so on. So memorize the notes, memorize the fingerings and not the frets, and play it first, learn it in position, ascending and descending with alternate picking, and then try to play it with one finger. And when you can do all that, I have an extra exercise, is play it with 2 fingers. Or let's play it with 2 fingers, and let's hammer on. Let's hammer on each. So you got from one like this. And then pull-offs. And etc. etc. So when you're soloing, you know that you can do multiple things. You can play not just in position, like with the right finger rings, but also with 2 fingers. Okay, enough of that. You know the drill. Learn all the positions. If you've memorized this one, also go back to the 2nd position and the 1st position. And again, just, you don't have the whole day. I know, also play your favorite songs and your favorite licks, but try to go over this once so you keep it up. It's important. The more you're gonna learn, the more you're gonna realize how important the major scale is. And it's related to everything in your playing. Again, it takes time to really practice all those positions. So go easy, go slowly. Don't expect too much of yourself. Just practice, don't think about it. Really go into that for the long term. It's not something you wanna be able to do really quickly. Some do it more quickly, obviously, than others, but it's okay. The longer it takes, the longer you can stick to it, the more it becomes second nature, and you will really benefit from that. Again, if you have any questions about it, or have anything to share with me, please do it in the comments, and subscribe if you want more lessons and more licks and everything related to guitar. It's all coming up, and I'll see you later in the next lesson. Bye.